Today, we celebrate building a community of 5,000 fun-loving D&D fans by playing the world's favorite game and dungeon quiz, Who's That Dungémon? Hi, I'm Bob.
And I'm Grace.
And welcome to Bob World Builder, the D&D channel where together we learn how to have more fun playing D&D. So hit that subscribe button for weekly DM guides, tips, news, and reviews. But this is none of those things. Grace, did you want to introduce this idea a little bit?
Yeah. So, we like to watch Critical Role like pretty much everyone else who watches YouTube and plays Dungeons and Dragons. But when we watch, I like to try and guess the monsters from the description or, like their abilities or whatever. But one day, I guessed something, I think, off the color of its eyes.
Yeah.
And then I turned to Bob and was like, what if we did a game show on your YouTube channel where we guess monsters? And we're doing it. We seized the day.
Who's That Dungémon was born.
We carped the diem.
So if you like this concept and want to see more stuff like it, be sure to like this video, share it with your friends, and leave a comment down below so we know to do more games like this. But it is not all fun and games. The very future of this channel is on the line because today we will be competing for what video is going to come next on the channel. There have been two hotly requested topics lately about playing D&D one-on-one and another about playing D&D remotely and using online tools. So Grace will be fighting for the side of one-on-one D&D and I will be running for, what was the other one I just said? Playing D&D remotely. Yeah. So last thing before we dive in, here's how the game actually works. We got a sequence of randomly generated page numbers for the monster manual, and we'll be taking turns reading the other person the description, and if that other person guesses the monster while they're still reading the description, it's 2 points. If they guess it after the description is finished, it's 1 point, and if they guess incorrectly or can't guess it at all, 0 points. And whoever has the most points after 7 monsters wins. So are you ready?
Yeah!
Then let's play Who's That Dungémon? The page you're looking for is 89.
Nice. The most evil-tempered and vile of this type of creature. They like to collect the wreckage and treasures of fallen peoples. These creatures loathe seeing the weak prosper and revel in the collapse of humanoid kingdoms. They make their homes in fetid swamps and crumbling ruins where kingdoms once stood. With deep socketed eyes and broad nasal openings, this creature's face resembles a skull. Its curving segmented horns are bone-colored near the base and darkened to dead black at the tips.
Is it a catoblia? I don't know how to...
Catoblepas, and no, it's not.
Okay. That's my guess, so...
It was a black dragon.
Dang. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Alright. The word blank meant person in days
White.
of yore. Correct. Okay. 2 for you. Okay.
I happen to know that because it's almost the same entry in the 3.5 Monster Manual.
Off to a great start.
This creature is cat-sized and reptilian with butterfly wings. It wears a sharp-toothed grin and expresses its delight by the twitching of its tail, its merriment.
Fairy dragon.
Correct!
Ah. Okay. 2 for me. I was feeling pretty good about that last one, but I think you're going to get this pretty quickly. Privileged blank males who lack the strength and fighting prowess to train as warriors
Orcs.
have...
Oh, is it a type of orc?
It's drow. Bum bum ba. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything if that influenced you. But now we're tied.
Okay, I tried to guess it too fast. I should have let you keep going. This one's too easy. These creatures are shape-shifting predators able to take on the form of inanimate objects to lure creatures to their doom.
Mimic. Was that count as in the first part of the description?
Yeah.
Or okay. Here we go. In the ever-changing chaos of limbo, bits of forest and meadow, ruined castles, and isolated islands drift through a tumult of fire, water, earth, and wind. The foremost inhabitants of this inhabitable plane are the toad-like blank. Blank are undisciplined and have no formal hierarchy. Although,
Slad.
Yep. Well done.
I even was able to name that right off the bat for you, off like a picture of something, I think.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the things that helped inspire this game, I think. Okay. Round 4. We're tied.
Aquatic humanoids with the upper body of a human and the lower body of a fish. These creatures adorn their skin and scales with shell decorations.
Merfolk?
Yep.
Okay.
You're getting all the easy ones. It's like not even fair.
It's random. But I really wasn't sure. Like at first I was like about to say Kuatoa and I was like, wait, no. Backwards.
Kuatoa is the other way around.
Yeah. And then I was like, because there's merfolk, who are the other ones that are like merfolk but mean?
Marrow.
Yeah. So I wasn't sure. Okay. As long-lived as they are, all dragons must eventually die. This thought doesn't sit well with many dragons.
Lich.
Correct. So far, I think, the only ones that we've gotten right were during the descriptions. This is an experiment, everybody.
Yeah, I have
so
to come up with a different way to play this.
Yeah, and I'll say that, like, partway through already, we kind of made the executive decision that if it is a group of things, we're reading the general version now because it got kind of weird with like landing on specific stuff. Anyway.
In sacred isolation, this creature guards the secrets and treasures of the gods. As it calmly regards each new party that comes before it, the bones of supplicants and quest seekers that failed to pass its tests lie scattered around its lair. Its great wings sweep along its flanks, its tawny leonine body rippling with muscle.
Is it a lamia?
No.
Dang.
It's a sphinx.
Oh.
Lamias don't have wings.
Dang it. Okay. I gotta say though, I feel like we're doing very good. Even though like we've had our share of mistakes here. Jeez, this is so easy. Blank are malevolent, wispy balls of light that haunt lonely places and
could
battlefields.
it be a will-o-wisp?
It will be. Nicely done. Okay. You're currently in the lead, I believe. Yeah, currently in the lead. And this is a good time to remind everybody, if you like this video, find it funny, actually like the video, share it with a friend, leave a comment, consider joining the YouTube membership so you get a little cool badge next to your name in the comments, and supporting me on Patreon where you can get a ton of other cool bonus material besides these videos every month. Thank you. Second to last round. The penultimate round to determine who is the true world builder. Not really. I don't know.
Okay. These creatures personify tyranny with totalitarian society dedicated to the domination of mortal life. Trying to figure out how to make this obvious.
How to make it obvious?
Not obvious. The shadow of their home plane extends far across the multiverse, and its ruler strives to subjugate the cosmos to satisfy its thirst for power. To do so, he must continually expand his armies, sending his servants to the mortal realm to corrupt the souls from which new types of these creatures are spawned.
Okay, I don't know the name. Is it something from the Shadowfell?
No, it's not. It's devils.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, that's another 0 for me, which, well, actually no, there's still a chance for me to tie it up here. But this is still round 6. Your question comes from page 188. You're gonna get this. Shaping a mixture of clay, ash, mandrake root, and blood, one can channel rare ritual magic to create a faithful squirrel-sized companion.
A homunculus.
Is a construct that acts as a blah blah blah. Correct. And we enter the final round. Grace with 10 points, myself with 6. So I feel like that means you already won.
Yeah, it's the last
But let's just do this fun little bonus question.
These creatures are the scourge of sentient creatures across countless worlds. Psionic tyrants, slavers, and interdimensional voyagers. They are insidious masterminds that harvest entire races for their own twisted ends.
Mind Flayer.
Correct.
Whee! Okay. And final celebratory question for our victor. How appropriate. I feel like this is one that spawned the inspiration for this game. But anyway. A blank is a massive predator that terrorizes any lands it inhabits. Also called a land shark, it lives only to feed. Irascible and rapacious, blanks fear no other creature, and they attack with no regard for superior numbers or strength.
I know what it is, but I can't remember what it's called.
Okay. Yeah, if you didn't get it after that land shark part.
Yeah, it's the thing that's not an Umber Hulk. It's the other insectoid. It spews acid, right?
No, okay, so it's a bullet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was...
Oncake?
Oncake, yeah.
Alas,
I already won.
you win! So Grace wins, and that means next week's video will be about how to play D&D one-on-one.
You're welcome.
Yeah. and we're still going to get to how to play D&D online probably in a couple weeks. You know, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for your continual support. Thanks for watching, and keep building.
Keep building.
Sweet. Thank you, baby.
You're welcome for being a champion.